students, my name is Hitesh Narashit. I am from Manara. So last class we discussed about a topic from 8th standard, that is quadrilaterals. In quadrilateral we discussed about polygons, parallelograms, properties of parallelograms, and then special types of parallelograms. In special type of parallelogram we already discussed about rhombus. So let us move on to the next special type of parallelogram, that is rectangle. So here also the rectangle is also the property of rectangle is also matched with the property of parallelogram. So that means here the property of parallelogram and the property of rectangle is also same, but there is some changes are there. It's a special type of parallelogram. It's exactly matching, but some changes, whether it is equal or whether it is unequal. So in that case we have some of the differentiation from the property of the parallelogram, but clearly the rectangle is also a parallelogram. So let us move on to the next topic, that is rectangle. Yes, so in rectangle we have to discuss about all the properties. So likewise we already studied about parallelogram, the sides of a parallelogram, the opposite sides are equal, the opposite angles are of equal length. So likewise, and the diagonals are bisect each other. Likewise, rectangles also has some properties are exactly matched with the parallelogram, but slight change is there, that is from the parallelogram, from the properties of parallelogram. That is, in parallelogram the diagonals are unequal, but here in rectangle the only one property differ, that the diagonals are of equal length in rectangle. So let us discuss about some of the properties in case of rectangle. So firstly, if I will take the property first. So here sides means in parallelogram the opposite sides are of equal length. So here also in rectangle the opposite sides of a rectangle are of equal length. The opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. Okay, so this property is exactly matched with the property of the parallelogram. So let us move on to the next property, that is angle. So in parallelogram the opposite angles are equal, but here all the angles are of equal length, that is 90 degree. So in all the angles are on all the interior angles of a rectangle are of equal length. So that is secondly, the angles of a rectangle, are equal. Yes, so I hope this is not an exactly match with the properties of parallelogram, but so in parallelogram having their opposite angles are equal. Here also the opposite angles are equal. Also adjacent angles are also equal. Opposite angles are also equal here. But when we are taking the opposite angles, those are all equal. But the fact that all the angles are equal here. So when we are considering only opposite angles, those are equal here. So this is the second property of a rectangle. Next, third one is the diagonals of a rectangle are bisect each other. The diagonals of a rectangle bisect each other. This is the third property. This property is exactly matched with the property of the parallelogram. So then moving to the fourth property. So that is, here the diagonals are of equal length. So in rectangle the diagonals are of equal length. The diagonals of a the property of the parallelogram is exactly matched with the property of the rectangle. But the fact that here only one change we can observe that here in the rectangle the diagonals of a rectangle are equal. Only one differ is there. The here diagonals of a rectangle are equal here. So this thing from this property, from the fourth property, the property of a rectangle is differ with the property of the parallelogram. But the thing is that so other properties, all the other three properties are exactly matched with the property of the parallelogram. That's why we call it as a special type of parallelogram. So we know that the opposite sides of a rectangle are equal, also parallelogram also equal. So again the angles of a rectangle are equal, but here in parallelogram the opposite angles are equal. So again the diagonals of a rectangle bisect each other. Again in the case of parallelogram also the diagonals are bisect each other. Okay. So then the only one fact is the diagonals of a rectangle are equal. So let us we take a rectangle, and after that what you have to do? So just we have to prove the diagonals of a rectangle are equal. We don't know. We have to prove that the diagonals of a rectangle are equal by taking the known things. What is the known thing here? We have to take the parallelogram. So in case we have to take the rectangle. So firstly we have to draw the rectangle. Yes. How can we draw the rectangle? The one side is smaller and another side is longer. But the fact that all the inside angles, inner angles are all 90 degree, we have to maintain it. So again, we have to take here 90 degree angle here. Then we have to join. Yes. So this is the method to draw a rectangle. So that means ABCD is a rectangle. So here we have to draw a rectangle ABCD. So then we have to prove the diagonals of a rectangle are of equal length. We know about the opposite sides. Opposite sides are equal here. Opposite sides, this side and this side are equal, and this side and this side is equal. So in parallelogram also it is same. Then when we are considering opposite angles are of equal length. Here the opposite sides are of equal length. Here it is 90 degree, and here also the opposite angles are equal. As this angle and this angle are equal. So it is exactly matched with the property of the parallelogram. So, but the fact that it differ from the diagonal of a rectangle are of equal length. So that means we have to prove that one, the diagonals of a rectangle are of equal length. That is property we have to prove, that is the diagonals of a rectangle are of equal length. Yes. So we have to prove that one. From firstly we have to do, while proving we have to write the given things. So that means what is the given thing here? ABCD is a rectangle. ABCD is a rectangle. Yes. So ABCD is a rectangle. We have ABCD is a rectangle. So then we have to prove the diagonals of the rectangle are of equal length. That means we have to construct the diagonal here. So firstly we have to draw the diagonals. So draw the diagonals. Here AC and BD is the diagonals. So we have to join the opposite vertices. Yes, here we have to join the opposite vertices. Yes. So also I will call this point of intersection as O. So then what is the construction here? Join AC and BD. Construction prove that one. That means AC is equal to BD. So we have to prove. So that means what is to prove? To prove is AC is equal to BD. We have to prove. So yes. So let us move on to the proof. Yes. So how can we prove that one? So we have to prove from the known things. So consider any two triangles, and so we have to consider that triangle, that two triangles. Here the AC and BD are the part of that. So for that we have to take the corresponding sides. While we are taking the corresponding sides, so here AC and BD are the corresponding sides of that two triangles. So when here AC is a one side and BD is a one side. Considering this as a one side of two triangles means we have to consider those two triangles here. So that means when we are considering AC as a side of one triangle means so ABC is a one triangle and here BD is we have to take BD is the one of the side of the triangle means ABD is another one triangle. So consider angle ABC and angle ABD. So from triangle ABC and triangle ABD. So consider both the triangle here. So just observe both the triangles here. So here ABD and ABC. So here AB is a common term. Let's just to observe ABD and ABC here. So AB is a common term here. That means it's a common side here for both the triangles. That means AB is equal to AB. So both the triangles having a common side means those sides are one of the same. That means AB is equal to AB because it's a common side. It's a common side. Then, so we already know that in a rectangle or in a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. So here AD and BC are the opposite sides. So both are equal. So I just draw one line here. So this indicates those lines, those sides are equal or of equal length. So that means AD is equal to BC because opposite sides of a rectangle are of equal length. That means AD is equal to BC because opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal. Yes. So again we have the property of rectangle, that is the all the angles, the opposite angles or all the angles of a rectangle are of equal. And here angle A is equal to 90 degree, angle B is equal to 90 degree. So angle A is the angle inner angle of triangle ABD. Again angle B is the inner angle of triangle ABC here. So those two triangles are equal. That means angle BAD is equal to angle ABC because the angles of a rectangle, so that means here just observe, so three properties here. Criterion is again shows that is SAS criterion, that is side, angle and side. That means in a triangle, in both the triangle, the corresponding sides, two of its corresponding sides and one of the corresponding angles are equal. That means both the triangles are one and the same. So from this criterion, that is side, angle, side criterion, from side, angle, side criterion, then what you have to come to the conclusion? These two triangles are one and the same. That is triangle ABD similar to triangle AB. So both the triangles are one and the same. That means we have to take when we are taking corresponding sides of those two triangles, or those two corresponding angles of those two triangles, and corresponding angles of those two triangles. So those are always equal here. So that means when we are taking BD and AC, so those two are one and the same. So that is, therefore AC is equal to BD. So here we have to come to the conclusion that the diagonals of a rectangle are of equal length. That is, therefore the diagonals of a rectangle are of equal length. So this is about a rectangle. Here we already proved that one. That is, the diagonals of a rectangle are of equal length here. So this is about all the properties of the parallelogram, and it's exactly matched with the properties of the rectangle. But the fact that it differs is that the diagonals of a rectangle are of equal length. In parallelogram, the diagonals of equal length need not be of equal length, but in this special type of parallelogram, the diagonals of a rectangle are bisect each other, and also those are of equal length. So let us move on to the sum of the problem regarding the diagonals of a rectangle are of equal length. Yes, so consider first problem. So I will take, so here ABCD is a rectangle. Find the value of x. Find the value of x here. So here what is the given thing here? So here we have to take. So here given thing is the OD is the 3x plus 1, the value of OD. So this length is of 3x plus 1, and this length is of OA is equal to 2x plus 4. So these are the given things. So that is, what is the given thing here? Given, that is OD is equal to 3x plus 1 and OA is equal to 2x plus 4 here. So with the help of these two, we have to find out the value of x. So how can we find out? We know that the diagonals of a rectangle are of equal length. That is, the diagonals of a rectangle are equal. Then how can we write this one? AC is equal to BD. Yes, we already know about the diagonals are but bisect each other. That means if we consider AC is a transversal, and here BD, if here AC bisect BD, that means, so here BD is split into two parts, two exactly equal parts, that is OD and OB. That means OD is always equal to OB here. So firstly we have to bisect that one. That is, after that OC, this here BD is, when AC bisect BD, so AC is split into two parts, that is OC and OA. OC and OA are one and the same here. Firstly we have to bisect that one. So AC can be written as OA plus OC, and BD can be written as OB plus OD. Then we already know about the diagonals are bisect each other. So that means here OA is equal to OC, OA and OC are one and the same, and OB and OD are the one and the same. So just I will try to express about OB as OD and OC as OA. So that is OA plus OA is equal to OD plus OD, because diagonals are bisect each other. Diagonals are bisect each other. Yes. So then we have to simplify. That is 2 into OA. I will write 2 into OA is equal to 2 into OD. After that we have to cancel this one. When we are taking this, transpose this 2 to the LHS side, it becomes denominator, then 2 and 2 getting cancels here. So then after that we have to substitute the value of OA and OD. Here OA is equal to OD, so here OA is equal to 2x plus 4 is equal to OD is equal to 3x plus 1. So here also we have to transpose the terms. So here I will transpose 3x to the LHS side, 4 to the RHS side. That means 2x minus 3x. So after transposing 3x, it becomes minus. So is equal to, after transposing plus 4, it becomes minus. That is 1 minus 4 here. So then what we have? So 2x minus 3x is equal to minus x. Minus x, 1 minus 4 is equal to minus 3. So that means minus x is equal to minus 3 means x is equal to 3. So the value of x is equal to 3 here. Then we have to find out the value of the diagonals, that is OD is equal to. So here OD is equal to what? 3x plus 1. So 3 into 3 plus 1 is equal to 3 into 3 plus 1 means, so 3 into 3, 9 plus 1 is equal to 10. Then OA is equal to 2x plus 4, that is 2 into 3 plus 4. 3 into 2, 6, 6 plus 4, 10. So in 3, when we are substituting the value of x is equal to 3 into 3, 9 plus 1, 10. Here 2 into 3, 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. Both the sides, both the values are equal. When we are taking the diagonals, that means AC is equal to 2 into OA. So that means 2 into 10 is equal to 20 centimeters. Then, so when we are taking the BD means BD is equal to 2 into OD is equal to 2 into 10 is equal to 20 centimeter. So if we can take centimeter here. Yes. So then when we are observing this, AC is equal to 20 centimeter, BD is equal to 20 centimeter. It means AC is equal to BD. That means diagonals of a rectangle are of equal length. It is AC is equal to BD. Yes. So this is about the rectangle. So in rectangle also we are already learnt about what are the properties of rectangle, and so we already proved that one, that is the diagonals of a rectangle are of equal length. And again we take some of the problems, and after that we have to find out the value of the diagonals, and also we proved about the diagonals of a rectangle are of equal length. So let us conclude this part here. So thank you one and all. Those who are watching this channel in first time, please subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. So thank you one and all. Be safe and stay home. Thank you.